altitude game for us today. Welcome to Empower Field at Mile High Stadium in Denver. Today, a battle out of the AFC between the Tennessee Titans and the Denver Broncos. On the Titans sideline, there's head coach Brian Callahan. These guys just about set to go in this one. Along the opposite sideline, the head coach of the Broncos. These guys more than motivated for this contest, ready to take the field here at home. With Brock Heward and I'm Kate Scott, starting our second year here in the Madden booth. And we're underway from the foothills of the Rockies. Escapes a defender. And they'll start this drive in good position, a little shy of the 40. So the Broncos offense getting set for their first drive. And bringing them out. He was a rookie last season when he took the Broncos to the playoffs for the first time in 9 years. Now a sophomore. It's Bo Nix.
I got a smile on my face. I know he has a smile on his face as he runs out.
Oh, it's intercepted. What a start. L'Jarius Sneed with the INT. And the Titans are going to have it after his second interception of the season. Well, Brock, I highly doubt all the plays will go as well as that one. But this coverage starts off the game with a major W.
That's all you could ask for right there. You come out so focused, so dialed into your game plan. You start this game strong, and you quickly throw a wrench into their opening script on the other side. That starts to play head games, and it certainly gives your defense a ton of confidence.
Football on that 47-yard line, first down. Ward off the play fake. Taking a big shot for the end zone. And he makes the play at full extension. That's a touchdown. The Titans parlay the interception into points. Calvin Ridley with the touchdown. Man, this offensive season has barely begun, and they are already, Brock, celebrating in that end zone. I mean, still basically a full 17 games to go. But so far, so good.
Yeah, pay off all of that offseason work. The OTAs, the mini camps, get into preseason, training camp, all of it. You can't do it much better than that.
That one right down the middle. And the Titans take a 7-0 lead as he starts this year 1 for 1. The Titans kicking team out there as they get lined up and kick this away. Fielded at the 7. Juke the defender. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. So the Broncos headed out for their second drive of the game. And we only saw this group for one snap to start the game, Brock. So hopefully we get a longer look at them this time.
You know, Kate, in a lot of ways, it may even be easier to shake that first one off. They're barely on the field.
Yeah.
So it's really a second chance to write the opening series you wanted.
Nix now on 1st and 10. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down.
A gain of 7 brings up 6.
Here's 2nd and 2. Outright and Ingram makes the ground. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. Well, not what you like to see. Still just in the opening quarter of the season. And they have an injured player out there. Let's hope it's nothing major as he gets looked at. Let's see how they attack this first down, Brock, from the 43. It's quick out wide, complete. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46.
It's a gain of 11. That's another
First run of the game for J.K. Dobbins. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
These edge defenders in the league today, Kate, they've got so much on their list to do. A huge to-do list. They got to get to the passer, they got to set an edge, and they got to stop that run game, not just on the end of the line, but in that case, right in the middle of the field.
Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now. Nix from the gun. As a man, that's Cortland Sutton. And he goes down a little short of the 40. Here they come. This is 3rd and 5.
Brings up 3rd and 5.
Shotgun snap to Nix. Trying to lay this one in deep down the right side. He had it for a moment, but a complete defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to third and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was third and manageable and an incomplete.
And this one gets out of bounds. It was pushing some distance towards the goal line, but gets out at the 5. So Tennessee headed out for its second drive of the game. And they take the field exactly where they want it to be, Brock. Off a touchdown early and with the home crowd a little quieter than normal.
I'm not going to lie to you, Kate. I think most quarterbacks, competitors love playing on the road when they do just this. Just quiet them. Like, turn them against their own team. Or quiet after that opening touchdown. You score another one, and start to murmur, and we might even hear a few boo birds.
Off the play fake. Here's Ward. Catch is made by Lohner. And he's out of bounds just short of the 15. Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2. Running for the first with Pollard. And what a play. They never gave him a shot to get that single yard. He's going to lose some yardage. 4th down coming up.
If only this defense could look like that on every play, Kate. They were angry, motivated, focused. And they took that anger out on him and this offense, forcing a 4th down.
And he gets it away from his end zone. And he makes the fair catch inside the 45. So here comes the Bronco offense. Things sure have started out rough, and they've stayed that way through 2 drives. Maybe drive number 3 here is where we see this offense get rolling. Good starting field position for the Broncos as they get ready for 1st and 10. Beginning on the ground here with Dobbins. He's forced out of bounds after a gain of about 4 there. 2nd down.
A gain of 4 brings up 2nd down at their 48-yard line.
Out of the gun, it's Nix. Got a man, it's Marvin Mims. And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop. Give him 9 on that play, and it's enough for the 1st.
Good luck defending that short yardage slant. Just not going to happen. There's a reason this is a go-to play for just about any quarterback in every situation.
To his back, J.K. Dobbins. And they're going to get to him after a gain of close to 5 as they send him out. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4.
5-yard gain brings up 2nd down.
Straight ahead, here's Dobbins. Danced away from one tackle, but unable to dance away from the rest of the defense. No gain on that play.
They say about great outfielders in baseball, there's just something to them. They've got a knack, a feel, and instinct to take the right line, the right angle. For safeties, to create tackles for loss in the run game, it's the exact same attribute and skill set. Got to take that right angle and then go finish that runner.
Tried getting it to Cortland Sutton, and 4th and 4 coming up.
So many coaches love 3rd downs, and they practice them so much, Kate. Why? Because they're the money down in the NFL. Whether it's a close game or already out of hand, coaches know, got to execute and convert on these 3rd downs. He was hitting from that distance pregame. Heck, we were on the field watching it, and they were confident he could do so again. Just did not work out this time around.
So now here comes the Titans on offense. They're still in search of that first down of this game, Brock. Hoping to put together a drive and avoid calling on the punter again. They'll start this one on the ground with Pollard. This drive is going to start out with a gain of 5 before they bring him down.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
2nd and 4. That's going to be caught. Tony Pollard. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
Complete to Tony Pollard. A gain of 7. 1st down, Titans.
Hand off running right. Pollard. And another small 4-yard chunk there. In on the tackle is Jonathan Cooper.
You know, these are the kind of runs, Kate, that a balanced game plan and a balanced offense is built on. It gets you good yardage. It sets up your play action. Keeps that defense honest.
Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
A loss of a yard on the play. And it's 3rd down.
Shotgun snap now to Ward. He's able to hit Ridley, complete. And he will not get any further, but plenty of progress already.
Calvin Ridley. It's a gain of 20. First down, Tennessee.
Oh, wait, you're kidding me! Better!
They have themselves another 1st and 10. From the gun, they go with Pollard. And he got what he could there, call it about 4 yards on 1st down.
You know, this is an offense that will emphasize the ground game at different points of each and every contest. And as long as they can reliably get gains like this, it's not going to change anytime soon.
Looking end zone, but touchdown denied. Knocked away, incomplete. Nice drive here. It's up to 8 plays as they get set for 3rd and 6. From the gun, it's Ward. He has the catch, but no, he can't get down in bounds. Oh, Brock, it was nearly a touchdown, but they're going to say it's incomplete. Brian Callahan, an unhappy camper along that sideline. He's got the challenge playing out.
Under review.
Oh, this one is really close, Brock. Did he establish possession and then get both feet down?
Yeah, maintaining possession while being a ballerina, not always easy. A lot to look at here, but I know he thinks he's got a touchdown.
Brian Callahan not pleased with the results of that one as that call stands.
A 32-yard attempt.
Slide's kick is up and good. And they come away with some points on that series.
That's the type of long, sustained drive that takes some of the starch out of your opponent. The only negative is that the kicking team was out there for a field goal and not an extra point. But they do come away with 3.
Here's a return from the 7. He stopped on the run back at the 27. The Broncos running their offense out once again. They left a few on the table there last time out, Brock, settling for a field goal try that missed the mark. All right, Denver getting everybody set, so they've got 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground with Dobbins. And they push him out just as he gets back to the line. 2nd down coming up.
He's out of bounds behind the line of scrimmage.
Again, they'll run with Dobbins. Gain of about 8 here. Nice pickup, but he stopped a second before he can move those chains.
He's brought down.
Here we go. Goal line formation coming out on 3rd and inches.
3rd down.
Nick's trying to sneak it. They're loaded and ready for that sneak, weren't they? They stop him at the line. No gain.
A gain on the play. That's good for a Broncos 1st down. 1st and 10.
We set it down, score him at the 38. On 1st and 10, here's Nix. Escapes the pocket. Oh, he's going for it again.
Oh, Nix on the scramble. A 3-yard pickup brings us.
We're through 1 quarter of this opening weekend of football. The Titans are leading so far. We'll get you back to Mile High after this. We're back, and it is Broncos football as we resume. They've got 2nd and 7 to start. From the 41. And the cover just too good there. Didn't find the throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. 3rd down coming up.
Brings up 3rd down.
Throwing here, Nix. Got a man, Bailey has it. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
A gain of 9 yards. And the Broncos 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. Nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
He's able to get this to the 32 before going down. The big play nets him 17 yards. And the Broncos will have a first down. It's a new set of downs for him at the 32.
First and 10 at the 32-yard line.
On first down, it's Nix. Finds the in route complete. And they've got him down to the red zone at the 22. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. Nix holds on to it. He's inside the 10. And he's all the way down to the 6-yard line. This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal.
That's good for a Denver.
From the red zone now. We're trying to set the screen. Dobbins. It's a Denver touchdown. The Broncos start to fight back with their first points of this game. J.K. Dobbins with the touchdown. No hesitation on that throw. He got the guy he wanted right away, and he got it to him for the touchdown.
You know, it's great, Kate, to draw up plays that have all sorts of different options, but it's even better when you don't have to get to your second read. His first broke open just like they planned, and that's 6 in the end.
That one splits the uprights, and the Broncos cut it to a field goal game. Volley set up, and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. Jaquan Jackson on the return. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. So the Tennessee offense headed out for another series. And their last drive did end in points. Not as many as they wanted, though. They had to settle for that field goal despite advancing the football pretty well. First down throw here for Ward. Hits him on the out route. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short.
A gain of 7 brings up 2nd down at the 36-yard line.
They get to Pollard from the gun. Pop behind the line here on 2nd down, which is only going to make things tougher for this 3rd down coming up.
Kate, it's amazing how fast these guys are on the field and how fast your fortunes can turn. 2nd and short run, you're feeling good about yourself. But with a negative play, well, now comes a critical 3rd down.
And the Broncos are in the nickel for this 3rd down. Out of the shotgun, it's Ward. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Another punch brings Johnny Hecker back to the field. The Broncos have Marvin Mims deep to return. He'll have this fair catch right along the 25. The Broncos offense all set to go. They'll try to emphasize what worked on their last drive, which ended Brock in a touchdown. They'll run on first down with Dobbins. And he'll go down at least right at the 39-yard line. It's a gain of 12 there. And that'll be good for a Denver first.
Broncos first down. 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Running it again with Dobbins. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run. Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. Finds him over the middle. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
And the Broncos first down. 1st and 10.
Shotgun handoff for Dobbins. Soft lane, hit it quick, call that a gain of 7. Nicely done. They're signaling for a stoppage here, and yep, there's a player injured after that snap. Not what they wanted to see in week 1 as their medical staff heads out to check on him. Nice run last play. Sets up 2nd and 2. There's the fake. Here's Nix. Completed over the middle. And he stopped almost immediately after that catch. He's down at the 30.
It's a gain of 11. That's another Broncos.
A give to Dobbins out of the shotgun. Not the way to begin a new set of downs, Brock, as they drop him behind the line.
Give some credit to the defense on that one. We don't see him get fooled into making the wrong read very often in the RPO. That's why the RPO, in fact, is part of their game to begin with. He normally makes the right call, He didn't do it there.
2nd and 12 behind the sticks. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground. No luck finding his receiver that time. So they're left facing 3rd and long.
3rd down and 12 yards to go.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Complete beyond the marker. And he's going to set them up with a 1st down on a huge gain.
It's a gain of 20. That's good for a Broncos 1st down.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
Working inside the red zone. And he will score. It's a Denver touchdown. The Broncos take a 2nd quarter lead. It's a Bo Nix touchdown. At this distance, a very dangerous player on any pass play because, Brock, as he's scanning the field to throw for the end zone, he's looking for an avenue to run it to.
Kate, this is exactly why it's never been harder to play defense in the NFL. The precision and the execution in the passing game, the efficiency has never been better. But then when you do cover it up, you got guys like this who can scramble and make you pay with their legs.
Here's Lutz, set to kick this away. Jackson now to return it. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. We'll get another look at this Tennessee offense. They were only on the field for 3 plays their prior series, Brock. Let's see what changes they make to take over here. Tennessee to the line. 1st and 10. First play of the drive. Here's Pollard. Jukes one defender. Nice cut back to the right sideline. And this one's brought to an end well downfield from that line of scrimmage. So the big play gets him inside the opposing 45, Brock, with a new set of downs to boot. Going to the ground again on 1st. And this one's going the wrong way. Nice win for that defense as they send him backwards.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline and his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
Here's 2nd and 14. Finds Pollard on the check down. And some excellent work on this play. Takes him a while to get to him downfield. 4 downs now to get in. Here's 1st and goal. This is Spears heading left. Well, so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on 2nd and goal.
It's a loss of 1.
Up the middle, here goes Pollard. He's hit and driven backwards. This is going to force him into 3rd and goal.
Tony Pollard, the ball carrier. He was taken down behind the line of scrimmage.
That brings us to the 2-minute warning here at Mile High. It's the Titans, needing 8 on 3rd down. Here's Ward. And the ground game works for the touchdown. The Titans get some late points and the lead.
Pretty cool moment. That is the first rushing score of his young career. And look, I'm not going to say it's the first of many. We just don't know in this league. But I do know that's a confidence builder for this entire offense when your quarterback can score using his legs as well.
Here's Slide to try the point after. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Titans push their lead to 3.
17. Broncos. 14.
The Titans kicking team out there as they get lined up and kick this away. Returning it from the 4. And he's brought down just inside the 25. The Broncos are getting the ball back as J.K. Dobbins runs out there. And I think they'd be content doing everything the same as their prior drive and getting another touchdown here. Throwing on 1st down, Nix has him on the quick hitter. And this one does not go far. Broncos have to hurry here, clock still running.
It's a pickup of 3.
Shotgun snap to Nix.
Second and 7.
It's Sutton with back-to-back catches. And a gain only about 2 before he heads out. That means they're going to face third down.
On the play. Brings up 3rd and 4.
Nix from the gun. He'll make a bid for it on the ground. And he's brought to a stop after he found plenty of room to run. Broncos have to hurry here. Clock's still running.
It's a gain of 20. And the Broncos first down.
Nix snap on 1st and 10. He's calling his own number again. And Nix slides in safely, doing so after he picked up that first down.
14 more yards. That's another Broncos first down.
Ball at the 33 for first down.
33-yard line.
Nix, quick out wide, complete. He's able to get this to the 32 before going down. We have a timeout called by the Broncos. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
32-yard line.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Out of the gun, it's Nix. He takes it himself. And Nix slides in safely, doing so after he picked up that first down. Denver calls the second of its 3 timeouts. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half.
1st and 10 at the 22-yard line.
A new set of downs awaits them. Here's 1st and 10. Here's Nix. Cut out left. And not much doing. He stopped quickly. 2nd and 6 coming up here. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. It's caught left side by Vela. And he's going to be taken down near the 8-yard line. Now the Broncos take their 3rd and final timeout.
That's good for a Broncos first down.
Nix now to throw. And that is incomplete. 8 seconds left now. So the incompletion on first. Here's 2nd and goal.
Leads to 2nd and goal.
Throwing again. Here's Nix. Caught just shy of the goal line. And he'll go down shy of the end zone. They mark him at the 4. So a field goal game at the half. A good one so far. 2 quarters to go. Now let's check in with Scott Hansen. He's got our EA Sports halftime report.
All right, Kate, thanks very much. Scott Hansen with you from the EA Studios in Orlando. This has been a heck of a game so far. Just a field goal separating these 2 squads. You have to imagine both sides are trying to figure out how to clean things up and put some touchdowns up in the second half. Let's find out what goes on in the 3rd quarter. Back out to the stadium and our broadcast team,
set to kick this
Kate
away.
Scott and Brock Hewitt.
Fielded at the 7. Finds some space. He's past the 30. Makes it up to the 37 as he's tackled. So to begin the 3rd, it'll be the Titans offense we see first. And they really leaned on that passing game in the first half, Brock. Let's see if that emphasis continues to start the 3rd. Good starting field position for the Titans. They've got it. 1st and 10. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. Shotgun snap out of Ward. And he's not quite that fast. Let him just a bit too much. That's incomplete.
They would sure love to connect on some of these intermediate throws, those chunk throws. Getting a completion like that, not only does it spark your offense, but it just sets you up for even more aggressive play calling.
Hits him on the in route. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. Well, they will certainly take that kind of passing from the rookie out of Miami as he gets them the first. New set of downs for him from the 46. First and 10, it's Pollard. And he picks up a nice chunk before the stop is made. Ball at the 33 for first down. Now Ward. On the move, headed right. And he gives himself up after a short gain. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9. At the
On the gun, it's Ward. Finds the in route, complete. And they bring him down. Looks like he got it to the 27. Third down and 4 now. This is the 7th play in this drive. Out of the shotgun, it's Ward. That's Lockett. He brings it in. And they have this well into the red zone now at the 15. Pickup of 12 on that play. And the Titans will have a first down.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. It's a good work to help reset those chains.
And that carry only nets one on the plunge up the gut.
Kate, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if we see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. Third down coming up.
Whole 100 yards, but Kate, once you get inside this red zone, it is so critical. And let's tip our cap to the defense on the details, creating that sack.
Ward's going to throw here on third. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. Fourth down coming up. It'll be a field goal try from Joey Slye. He's looking 34 yards here down the middle. Pressure coming from the right edge, and they block it! And they limit the damage on the return, but it is still a turnover. Whistles after that play for an unfortunate sight. A player hurt in the first game of the season. Training staff out to work on him. Broncos to the line now. It's 1st and 10. John Stark to the quick throw left, complete. And this is going to be contained at the 25-yard line. Roger McCreary brings him down that time.
Brings up 2nd and 9. At the 25.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Now Nix. Had the window to go deep, but just couldn't make it happen. Now it's third down.
You know what I like about this shot down the field, Kate? It keeps a defense honest. They know defensively, if we overcommit, we could get burned deep.
On third down, here's Nix. Ooh, and before he can find any yards, he finds that sideline instead. That's going to bring up fourth down. Here comes the Broncos punting unit. He has it at the 33. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. The Titans ready to take over on offense. They had their field goal blocked last time out, so 3 points poorer on the scoreboard than they expected to be right here. Good starting field position for the Titans. They've got it, 1st and 10. They'll stuff this one on the ground with Pollard. They'll bring him down, but not before he picks up 7, Brock, to begin this drive. 7 yards on that last play, so this is 2nd and 3. Ward off the play fake. He had it for a moment, but a quick defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. No connection on the last play, and now it's third down.
And 3 yards to go.
Ward now. And he let his man see much there, Brock. Incomplete, fourth down coming up.
That's a throw at this level. So much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. That'd be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
Here comes the Titans punting unit. Johnny Hecker, the one to send it away. And that kick will get out of bounds without a return. Looks to be a little shy of reaching the 20. Denver ready for another offensive possession. Their last drive didn't make it very far before they had to punt it away, partner, so hopefully this one has some better legs to it. All right, Denver getting everybody set. They've got 1st and 10. Nix off the play action. Gets it downfield, on target to Sutton. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47. They managed 22 on the rip and a first down.
First and 10 at the 47.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. And a lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes teams break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
And he's able to reach the 40 on that play. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first. New slated downs to approach here from the 40.
First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Nix with it on first. Completed over the middle. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. 2nd and 6 coming up here.
4 yards on the pickup. Second down.
From the 36. Sets up and he's running with it.
You know, Kate, they always say that QB clock. You know what it's more like? It's more like an alarm, especially in a situation like that. And it's a good thing you woke up to it, able to make something out of nothing and at least keep it moving forward.
Got a man, Bailey has it. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for first and goal.
That's good for a Denver Broncos.
Dobbins will not get past the line. He's held up at the 4.
Well, they were hoping to get outside and meet those guys at the second level. Well, someone from the second level came to beat him on his turf. And that meeting didn't go so well.
Backed up to the 4-yard line now. It's 2nd and goal. Shotgun snap to Nix. Almost had 6, but can't find him in the end zone. Incomplete. Big moment for them here to begin this new season. Here's 3rd and goal. They're trying to set the screen. Dobbins. And he's not going to get in. Another stand defensively. And they've made it 4th and goal.
Not terribly complicated on this one. Just not the 3rd down screen you wanted to run. Little chance they were getting the first, and apparently little chance they were going to even gain a positive yard at all.
On comes Will Lutz in the Broncos field goal unit. A very short kick here from the right half. The kick by Lutz is good. And that will tie things up in the 3rd.
Here in the 3rd quarter, he gets a chance to make up for the miss on his first attempt of the game. This time, well, he is totally dialed in, and he gets this one to count.
Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Jackson now to return it. Dukes out a one-stop. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. Out come the Titans for another offensive possession. Titans to the line now. 1st and 10. Now a toss. It's Pollard. Starts out this drive with a nice gain of 8. 2nd down.
While that run may not move the chains, Kate, that is such a confidence builder. Sets the tone for more play action, maybe more runs. That's exactly how you want to start a drive.
Give on 2nd to Pollard. And this is headed the wrong way. They're going to lose yards here. It's going to bring up 3rd down.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4. Ward's going to throw it. He beams one deep right side. It's in or no, they dropped another one. Kicks dropped on back-to-back plays, Brock. Does force a 4th down. So out now comes the punter. They could really use a good one here. The fair catch taken in at the 28-yard line. Broncos to the line now. It's 1st and 10.
At their own 29-yard line.
And he drives that punt backward on a gain of 4.
He was brought down by Kevin Winston. A gain of 4.
We've reached the end of 3 in our Week 1 opener. It remains tied after 3, so we're going to have to decide things in our 4th quarter. 2nd and 6 coming up here. Nix from the gun. Finds him over the middle. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47. They gain 14 on the play. And the Broncos will have a first down.
That's good for a Denver Broncos. 1st and 10 at the 47.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. That was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
They get there to take him down right around the 41. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the first.
Broncos first down. 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
They run the counter with Dobbins. And big gain followed by a little bit of a loss here. Defense getting the better of them on that run.
This game has evolved so much over the years, but there's just certain times, there's certain moments and flashes of greatness like that that you see Dick Butkus, that you see Jack Lambert, that you see Mike Singletary. These middle linebackers stuffing a run. This guy in particular, what the greats used to do.
And the Titans opting for a 50B, a nickel set, 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 8.
Out of the gun, it's Nix. He finds Bailey working downfield here. And he's got them quite the gain here, partner, as he finally is brought to a stop.
It's a gain of 23 yards. That's another Broncos first down. 1st and 10 at the 15-yard line.
Gosh, that is so demoralizing defensively. You do everything right, you draw it up right, you got double coverage, and yet you still can't take the ball away.
Straight ahead, here's Dobbins. And good forward, about 5 yards, it looks like. It's 2nd down now.
He was taken down at the 10-yard line. Brings up 2nd down.
Throwing here, Nix. That's dropped off for Dobbins. Touchdown, Denver! The Broncos take a 4th quarter lead. J.K. Dobbins with the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. The impact this guy has had on this game, Brock, has been massive. They'd be on the comeback trail right now if it wasn't for his 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, that second one far bigger than his first one. You just look at the game circumstances. Puts them in front here in the 2nd half. Puts a little jet fuel in the engines of their defense.
That one right down the middle. And the Broncos break that tie and now lead by 7. Here's Lutz set to kick this away. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. So now here comes the Titans on offense. Still time to go, Brock, but that touchdown has them down now 7. They've got to find the end zone here. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Ward setting the pass. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd.
From the gun, they go with Pollard. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on 2nd down.
On the tackle.
Ward now on 3rd down. Here's a loft deep down the middle. Brought in inside the 20. He has this down to the 14-yard line.
53 yards. First down, Titans.
So a massive gain, and all of a sudden we've got 1st and 10 inside the red zone. Shotgun snap now to Ward. He's going to keep it this time. And he protects himself with a slide there after a decent gain.
That is quarterback play 101. Maybe not the first chapter of it, but man, is that important. Getting downfield, get what you can with your legs, then most importantly, protect yourself.
And he's going to score. Touchdown, Tennessee! The Titans now trail by just a point in the 4th.
That's exactly what this offense was dreaming of when they brought him in as a rookie quarterback, showing off that ability to run. And Kate, that's exactly what these defensive coordinators are hoping to not see. Yet another dynamic rookie quarterback who can score with his legs.
The kick is good, so this game now hinging on every possession as we're tied up in the fourth.
24-24.
So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Has this at the 6. And pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. The Broncos and quarterback Bo Nix gearing up for their next series. And on that last drive, Brock, he crossed a notable threshold in passing yards for the season. Always nice when you can reach one of those plateaus to look back on after the year's over. Start on the ground with Dobbins. Solid gain on that play, Brock. That's 5 yards. It's going to be second down.
A gain of 5 brings up second and 5.
From the 34. Too much lead on that throw. That falls incomplete ahead of his target. So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down.
Brings up third and 5.
Nix now to throw. He's running for it. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a first down.
A gain of 15 yards. That's good for a Broncos first down. First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Complete. And they get this down roughly to the 34-yard line. That's 16 on the pickup. And that'll be good for a Denver first.
Another Broncos first down. First and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Inside handoff to Dobbins. And he's into the front for a gain of about 2.
That's a pretty good stop on first down. This defense now gets a chance to dictate, and that's what all the great defenses want to do, Kate. They want to dictate it on their terms and not just be reacting to what the offense is always doing.
Connects on the crosser. And they stop him. He's marked down along that 18-yard line. Give him 13 on that play. And the Broncos will have a first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 18-yard line.
Working inside the red zone. Short pass brought in. And they'll advance this down to the 5-yard line. Could take the lead with a field goal, Brock, but they can touchdown here as they get set up first and goal. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. Good pressure from the defense there has them trending in the wrong direction.
Second and goal.
First and goal, you take a sack. I got nothing good to say about that. So let me flip it over on the other side where you got everything good to say. That's exactly what you want to do. You want to get them behind the sticks. You want to knock them backwards. And now you put a whole lot more pressure on that offense to respond.
Here's Nix. He goes back to him yet again. Complete. And they bring him down at the 7-yard line. That brings us to the 2-minute warning here in Denver. Broncos in range for a game-winning score. They send a man in motion. Looking to throw it. And it's incomplete on third and goal. Took his shot at 6 that time. So now they're left with 4th and goal. Here comes Will Lutz. A lot riding on this field goal try. Pretty automatic look for him from the left. That one is good. And late in the 4th, they have grabbed the lead.
That's called getting his job done, Kate, drilling right through. And now they're in position to win this game. It's on some of those guys who are out there with them on the kick, those defenders, to hang on to this lead to give them the win.
Here's a return from the 7. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. The Titans and Tony Pollard headed back out there offensively. Tennessee to the line. 1st and 10. Running right. Here's Pollard. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play. Setting up to pass. Okonkwo brings it in. And he's going to get this up to the 26 before being taken down.
A 2-yard gain on the play.
Now to throw. He's able to hit Ridley, complete. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs.
A 28-yard gain.
Now we get a timeout taken by the Titans. That's their first. Back to throw. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
It's 2nd down and 10.
The clock is falling into its final minutes. Here comes 2nd and 10. We'll look to throw it. Completed over the middle. And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line. Titans in the hurry up, trying to get this play off fast.
It's a gain of 10. And the Titans 1st down.
Here he is to throw. Finds him on the crossing route. And he's going to get this down to the 9. That puts him in goal to go. Tennessee calling its 2nd timeout now. And they're still going to have 1 left at their disposal. Got that chip shot in their back pocket to tie it. A chance at the lead here first, though. 1st and goal. That one's incomplete in the end zone. 2nd chance at 6 here. It's 2nd and goal. Again, Ward going to the air. Buys time, rolling right. And he has it down to the 8-yard line on the play. The Titans call their 3rd and final timeout. To throw. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1.
Oh, man, those defensive players hate slippery quarterbacks. Near impossible to keep them hedged in or corral them behind the line there. He evades them long enough to turn a potential loss into positive yardage.
And a timeout's called. We'll have likely just a final play. Only 6 seconds remaining in this one. It's a very important field goal for Joey Slye. Angling this one in from the right hash, the challenge here. And his kick is blocked! And they stop him before he gets much on the return. So it's a win for the Broncos. 1 down, a whole lot more wins to go, Brock. But hey, victors to begin this regular season.
Yeah, I think it's both these guys go across the field and shake hands with one another. They do know, Kate, to your point, it is a long year. But what this does is it pays off your training camp. It does instill some confidence. You did all the right things through July and August to kick the season off.
So that'll do it for this one. With Brock Heward, I'm Kate Scott. The Broncos are winners, as we'll see you next time from Denver.